Hey folks, it's the Pod Squad with Pat Drake, Wendy Card, Kathy Morrison, and yours truly, Jane Malucci. Thanks for joining us for the New Bern Now's podcast for November 18th, 2021. And this is episode, drumroll please, 203. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Yay! And we're connecting you with the people, places, and happenings in New Bern and the surrounding areas. And we'd like for you to join the conversation.
Not only that, but guess what? We've got a contest.
Woohoo!
And to be entered to win, make sure that you comment during today's show on New Bern Now's Facebook page. And Wendy, I think now it's your turn.
Okay, are you ready?
We're ready.
Name one. You can name all of them, but name one of the unofficial holidays or special occasions that we publish in the morning for this morning. So what is today is that day.
Okay.
So just name one
I
of
like
them.
it.
Okay.
Let's see if you're paying attention.
Okay, but we can't name them. And
Not yet.
how do you submit your entry?
Okay. Put it in the live stream and you'll be entered to win the contest if there's more than one person. If not, you'll win a gift certificate to a local business.
A really cool
Yay.
local business. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
very
all cool. Yes.
So you can
Most of
only
them.
enter on Facebook.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's
don't try to
during this
tackle
live
Wendy or
stream.
anything like that. Right.
No. But put your comment right there in the
And
live.
we'll announce the winner at about 10 minutes to 2 p.m. So,
Okay, and repeat the question again in case people just tuned in.
okay, name one unofficial occasion from today's morning post. And the
Okay.
post goes on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So there's different places it posts
New Bern Now.
on New Bern Now.
Right. So you should be able to find it somewhere if you didn't
Yeah.
get to read it yet already.
And
Right.
the picture is a picture of a drawbridge to give you a hint. So
All right. We can't give it away though.
no.
No. We want people to be smart. Read,
Yes. Read.
learn, enter. So meanwhile, what's going on? Pat, what's happening over in your neck of the woods?
Too much.
Oh no.
I think like everybody, I think once you get to October, it might as well be 2022. I mean,
Yeah.
boom. You talk about a speedway race and everything. Goodness gracious. I
Yeah.
was looking at Wendy's list of all these things. I'm like, oh my goodness, that could take the whole show. Just
Yeah.
going through the list of what's going on in our community. And
Yeah,
then of course you've got what's going on in our own lives and all of our other community involvements. It's like, oh my goodness, I thought I was retired.
Yeah. I mean, this is like 4 or 5 pages, I
Oh,
think.
it's amazing, amazing, amazing. But we're looking forward Tuesday, a week from this past Tuesday, I think it's the 23rd. We're driving up to New York. Well, Mac drives, I sleep, to go see family, my sons and wives and grandchildren. So looking forward to that. Hopefully no snow. They're about an hour above New York City. So fingers crossed.
Ooh.
And really looking forward to that. Seeing family. being
On
with
the road
them.
for the holidays. Good for you,
Awesome.
Pat.
So
Sweet.
great. And
Neat.
your family. That's awesome.
Kathy, what are you up to aside from trouble?
Yeah, that too. I got 3 things on my little list for the Historical Society.
Oh, good.
One is this weekend, this Saturday, the 20th, at New Bern Battlefield Park, where there's going to be a living history display. The reenactors from the North Carolina 5th and 7th Infantry are going to be there, and they're going to camp out all weekend as the weather dips down to 30-something degrees. But on Saturday, you are invited, everyone is invited to come and see what they're doing. And if you wondered what it was like, what did the soldiers do? What did they have to do to get meals, to get things together and to prepare their weapons and things? Not only will the encampment be set up and you can go through the encampment and talk to the folks and learn, but they're going to have several presentations throughout the day of the drilling and the arms. There's going to be a surgeon who will perform a surgery and talk to you about it at the same time. There's going to be a vivandière, and that's a female sutler who sells people goods. But she's going to talk about female spies in the Civil War. So that'll be interesting. And they're going to have just a whole number of presentations. So not only could you go and take a look at the encampment and talk to folks and just learn that way, but they're going to have things that they want to show you as well. And that is from 8:30 to 5 Saturday. It's open, free to the public. So it's a good learning opportunity and a nice day to be out in the sunshine and see what's going on. It's at New Bern Battlefield Park. If you don't know where that is, plug into your GPS 300 Battlefield Trail. When all else fails, go down 70 to the Dunkin' Donuts and turn west, whether it's right or left, turn west and across the railroad track, and you'll find the Battlefield Park on your left immediately. So that's this Saturday.
Fun.
And
Awesome.
the next one is well out, but I want to tell you about it because it's probably going to fill up, and I want you to have the opportunity to get a slot. Jim Hodges is doing an encore of his New Bern on the Move.
Oh, neat.
Which is his piece about moving the houses, moving historic homes in downtown New Bern. He sat down and worked with Jimmy Collins, who had a house moving business for 50 years, he and his wife. And so Jim Hodges learned all kinds of stuff from them, collected the information and the photos. And this is a presentation about 16 specific houses.
Wow.
Where they were, what condition they were in to start with, and how they moved them and what they are now.
Oh,
So
that's
it's neat. He
fantastic.
did it in September in a lunch and learn, filled up almost immediately. This one is January 9th at Oringer Auditorium at the Craven Community College New Bern campus at 2:00. So get a slot, get your ticket. It's not a ticket. You go online and sign up and you just check in when you go there. Go to newbernhistorical.org/tickets. If you want to, you need a good Christmas present for someone, get them tickets to New Bern on the Move. Somebody who, what in the world am I going to get this one for Christmas? Well, there you go. There's a Christmas present.
Or even a membership.
Yeah, that
There
would
you
work.
go.
It's $10 for members, 15 for non-members. So there's a big savings there if you decide to become a member. Then the last thing is a partnership with the Historical Society and the North Carolina History Theater. They're doing honor in the springtime, and auditions are this evening and Saturday. So it's this evening. It's actually from 3 to 5 and from 7 to 9, again at Oringer Auditorium at Craven Community College campus, because they're a partner in it as well. And then Saturday from noon to 2. And if the story, honor is the story of the Spate-Stanley duo, one of the really interesting stories in our history. And it also combines the story of Sarah Rice, who was an enslaved servant to the Spates, but she had a son by Mr. Stanley. And it also addresses, freedmen and enslaved people. So it's an interesting combination of all the things that were happening in 1802 in New Bern. So if you want to be part of that team, head on out to those auditions this evening, this afternoon, this evening, and Saturday.
All right.
What else do you need to know? That's it.
Okay.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot going on in one little place. Boy, oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
So
Indeed.
Wendy, what's new for you? What's going on?
You go first.
Oh, okay. Well, Coastal Women's Forum is in full swing. It's so great. We're back having real live and in-person meetings. So if you're a businesswoman who's interested in networking and education and encouragement, yay, team, that's our motto. Please come and join us. And it's the second Tuesday of the month is, no, I'm sorry, the first Tuesday. I should know this. The first Tuesday of the month is the dinner meeting, and the third Wednesday of the month is our luncheon meeting. And we have great speakers and get to learn new things. But I'll tell you the best part of it, well, let me see, dessert's really good. But the really best part is getting to see all these other women and getting to talk to them and share what we know and expand our knowledge of our area and our businesses, and even get help with whatever's going on in your life, because there's somebody who's going to be there that can help you out with whatever it is, personal or professional. So it's a great group. If you haven't joined it yet, it's $40. Go online, Coastal Women's Forum, and join that. And then on the 24th,
just real quick, I
Sure.
went to the dinner. The first time I actually went out, I think at night, because I don't drive at night. I have problem seeing, but it was great catching up with everyone. So I'm glad I'm back as a member. So
Yay.
but we hope to see you there if you're watching. So
Yeah, great. Yes, Wendy was very brave to go to that. She did a great job and she was welcomed and people were looking after her and she had a good time, she told me. I'm not putting words in her mouth. That's what she told me. Meanwhile, for more business stuff, listen, on the 24th at 9:30, Martin Brosman and I do once a month a lineable meet and greet, and it's for the Raleigh and New Bern area people. So I kind of wrangle the New Bern people and he gets the Raleigh and the Triangle people. And it's just a wonderful opportunity for you to network with other people in our area and outside of our area, see what's going on, learn about Alignable and how you can use it. It's really designed for small businesses and it's a great way to make connections in your area and even beyond. It's sort of like Bed Bath and Beyond. So I encourage you to sign up for that. You can find the link through Alignable and you can also find the link through New Bern meetups as well. And just sign on. There's no fee. The meeting starts at 9:30, it ends at 10:30, and we'll let you into the meeting at 9:15 if you want to come early. And we'd love to have you there. It's an unlimited people can attend, and we have a great time sharing tips and also talking about Alignable and how to best practices for Alignable as well. So we'll give you some great information there. So that's what I've got going on. Other than that, I'm pretty calm. Wendy, what have you got up?
I have a lot, but right now we need to get to our first guest, and that's Morgan Wells. I'm really looking forward to meeting Morgan. We spoke over the phone. And she's with New Vision Ministries, and we're going to bring her in if she's in the waiting room. Let's see here. Okay, it's just a phone number. So we have a mystery person coming
Mystery
in.
guest.
And I hope it's Morgan.
Well, we'll find
You
out.
never
in a couple
know.
of seconds.
We have
we
yet
got.
to be Zoom bombed, so we'll see.
Okay.
Okay.
Lucky 12525. Who are you? And unmute, please. Hey there.
Hi. Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
We've got real live
Yeah.
people.
Yes, it's Morgan and your pastor. I'm so sorry. I'm blanking.
And you've frozen up a little bit. And when you come back on, sit a little closer together so that we can see both of you. The banners behind you look lovely, though. I got to tell you. There.
I see you. Hi.
There. Now you can see us. Okay, squish together a little bit because you're half and half on the camera. There.
There we go.
Now you look friendly. Good.
Hi.
Hey, glad you're here.
Yes.
Thank you.
we're so
Thanks for
happy to
having
have
us.
you. Yes.
Yeah,
Awesome.
thank you for having us.
So
Wendy?
Morgan Wells and Pastor, I can't remember your name, sir. We published an article about you and your face. I see your face. I know your face. I'm having a senior moment. So
It's fine. Gerald Baldwin.
there you go, Baldwin. Yes.
We
Okay.
have a lot of 404s.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's going on?
Well, so I reached out to Wendy to kind of let her know what we were doing in the community at New Vision Ministries. And one of the things that we have done in our congregation is in October, we went out to Union Point and we fed about 80 people for free. We fed them hot dogs and chips and water and soda. And we also had a book with prayer requests. And so that was really awesome because, you know, with COVID, a lot of people are needing prayer right now. And so it was really cool just having everybody come out and being able to feed them for free. Everybody's like, for free? We're like, yes, for free.
So you had this great big fellowship event to just welcome
Yes.
people and to give them encouragement and to give them a place where they could write down their prayer requests. That's fantastic. What a great thing to do for the community.
Yeah.
Food always brings people together. So.
Yeah.
It does, especially hot dogs.
Yeah, I think the meaning of fellowship is food, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, right?
So what's your next plan? What else are you up to now?
Well, the other thing that we're doing is that I'm bivocational. I work for East Carolina University, and we have a program called Partnership Teach, where students can get their bachelor's degree in elementary education, middle grades, or special education, and they can do it completely online without drive back and forth to Greenville. It's a great program for working adults, TAs, and during my time at ECU, I've been working in the College of Education for about 6 years, I think, 7 years. And I've kind of noticed how much personal resource teachers use to serve their kids. The salary is not that great, as we know. We know that this is a difficult time for educators. And
Oh, unfortunately, you've locked up, but I'm sure you'll come back again in a minute. If you do have a hotspot, think about switching over to it, and then you'll stay pretty much on. We've all been having challenges with the feeds, so I know that we'll get you back in a little bit. But I think there you go.
Yeah, oh, there you are.
Baldwin, you're back.
We
Okay.
missed you. You're frozen. So
Yeah, you got a little froze up. So.
What was the last thing y'all heard?
The last thing we heard is that teachers have to spend their own money to supply their classrooms. So you're looking to do something to help them with that.
So we started a program called Adopt a Teacher. And so we
I love
adopt
it.
one teacher in Craven County for a full year. And that's anything they need in their classroom, whether it's classroom setup. Last week, our current teacher, Ms. Tori Whitley at New Bern High School, she's a special ed teacher.
Oh, darn it. You locked up again. She's a special ed teacher at New Bern High.
And so we supplied all that stuff. Proctors, if they need proctors for testing, they contact us. We'll supply that. And every year we pick a new teacher. And so it's one of the ways that we can support those who are given so much to support and teach our children.
Yeah,
that's outstanding. So
That's
your whole
wonderful.
congregation is supporting this teacher.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
that's great. That's fantastic.
And
it is. It's wonderful.
Is this something you've been doing for a while now?
So we started in I was thinking about driving in today. I think we started in 2016. We took a year off last year due to COVID. Everybody was teaching at home. But this year we started back, and not only classroom supplies, but there's teachers, they fill out a questionnaire. You said not only classroom supplies, but can you continue? We also try to provide personal support for the teacher.
That's great.
And so we have them fill out a questionnaire, and depending upon what their favorite perfume, maybe cologne, flower, we send them little things once a month just to encourage them and let them know that we appreciate them.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's really awesome.
I love it.
And we had yesterday, we're really excited because of the article that you all placed on your website. We had someone contact us, Miss Lisa Downey, and she wanted to give a $1,000 gift to go towards helping us to continue supporting teachers. We're a really small congregation, so we thank you for posting that, and we thank Ms. Downey for her generous gift.
That is so wonderful.
That's fantastic.
And you know, it's all about our community. It's not about us, specifically. It's about the greater, the people of our town. They're just that's so wonderful. Yay! Great news.
Fantastic.
Thank you for that. We needed some great news today.
I know.
Is it one teacher all year?
So right now, our congregation is only maybe 7 to 10 people.
Yeah, we're little.
Very small. So right now we're doing one teacher, but our hope is that we can do several teachers at some point as our congregation grows. Our requirements is that the teacher has to be within Craven County. And so we can only do one school at a time, but our hope is to do 3 schools at once. Primarily, we want to focus on first year teachers because they haven't built up the supplies that teachers with more experience have had. So hopefully in the next couple of years, with God's grace, we can reach out and support more teachers.
That's
How do you choose the
fantastic.
teacher?
I'm sorry.
How do you choose the teacher?
So we contact the Board of Education. We let them know what we're doing, and we send our information out to them. They send it out to the schools,
Schools.
and the teachers who are interested, they
Oh, darn, you
You wanna
locked up
go-
again. The teachers that are interested, after they fill out the application, there must be a process that they're going through. And Reverend Baldwin will tell us in just a couple of seconds as soon as they come back. But we've got a little, there he is.
Oh,
You filled out the application and then there's a process after that?
Yes, they have to write a one-page essay on why they should be our teacher of the year. And then we choose from that. And if you ever want your heartstrings pulled, read some of these letters of why these individuals got into education, why they had a passion to become teachers. It's hard to choose just one.
Mhm.
Great.
If
That's
folks are interested in
amazing.
helping out and reaching out to you, how do they do that? Uh-oh.
Well, we're locked up again, but that's a great question, Kathy. And I'm sure as soon as Reverend Baldwin comes back, they'll be able to tell us that they can contact the church and they'll give us the address and email and phone so that we can reach out to them.
Oh,
So
they're
how do we
there.
contact you to
We're back.
support this?
Okay.
Sorry. What was your question?
How do folks reach out to you? How do they contact you if they're interested in helping out?
Yeah, so a great way is to go onto our website, which is New Vision Ministries, NorthCarolina.com.
Just the NC.
NC, I'm sorry, just NC, yeah, not North Carolina spelled out, .com. And you can go and make a donation that way through our online portal. And then we also have a Cash App.
Mm.
You can go through their website on their
Dollar sign
portal.
NV.
There you go. And you've got a Cash App.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. $NVM Outreach.
All right.
Okay.
And that can be found on our Facebook page, and it'll be on our website later on today.
Yeah.
And where are you? You're located on South Glen Burnie, right?
Yes, ma'am. 1506 South Glen Burnie, right by, on the same street as H.J. McDonald.
All
All
right.
right.
That's great.
Okay.
I drive past you often. Next time I'm going to stop in. I'll
There
call
you
you.
go.
Yeah, we'd love to
We'd
have
love to have
you.
you.
Yeah, we'd love to have
Great.
you.
That's great.
You just made my day. I don't know about you, the rest of you all, but
Yeah.
Good, good.
that's
Yeah.
just so wonderful, uplifting news. It's just wonderful.
Super.
Make sure we'll be out at the Christmas parade. We're in the Christmas parade on December 4th. So come out and say hi.
All right. All
We
right. That's
will.
great. And
Thank-
read the
thank
article on
you.
New Bern Now too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was your article. You encouraged that donation. So,
It's great.
great job.
We appreciate you,
thank
ladies,
you.
so much.
And thank you for your support.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, yes. And we'll see you soon.
All right.
Sounds
Take
good.
care.
Bye.
Have a great
Thank you,
day.
ladies.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Hey, round of applause.
All right.
That was wonderful.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
Wow,
Yay,
what a-
wow.
Phenomenal thing for such a small congregation to be able to do that. That's just outstanding.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
and the thought that they put into the program as well, thinking about the teacher as a person, not just as a professional.
Yeah.
And what a great concept, great
Mhm.
idea.
And to
It
commit
is.
to it for the full year is really
Yeah,
a
yeah, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a lot. That's really a lot. So,
Yeah, and if other congregations are out there listening to this, other places of worship, I think that they're onto something, and I hope other people follow in their footsteps. That
sure.
would be wonderful. Support our teachers. They're vital. And yes.
Other civic organizations too in our community. It's kind of like,
Yes.
we adopt all sorts of things. Why couldn't you adopt a teacher?
Very
Yeah.
true.
absolutely.
A lot of times, especially over the holidays, we're adopting a family or, those kinds of things to share food or gifts with their family, clothes and those kinds of things. So that's a wonderful idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
So true. Wow. That was powerful.
Yeah.
That just made my day. So.
Yeah. I have two nieces who are teachers, and I know that they would love to have somebody who thought that much of them, to give them that kind of support in their classroom. It's really important. That's
Yes.
fantastic. So Wendy, what's happening here? Can you tell us what's going on with the ledger, or should we get on
Yes.
to our our interview.
Well, first, real quick, the question of the day is
right.
the contest. So enter in our live stream. Name one of the unofficial occasions that we publish every morning on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It's basically, good morning, it's whatever day, like National Hot Pepper Day, or, you know, just any kind of crazy day. So we'll
And
just
you want it for today.
for
Mhm.
today.
For
Yes.
today. Okay.
Mhm. On
Yeah.
bright side, right?
It could be, yeah, it goes on the bright side. It goes on New Bern Now's Facebook page, Twitter, and Instagram. So
Wow.
you can find it
Everywhere.
And also,
The ledger.
There it is.
Ooh.
I can't wait. The ledger is coming back. We just decided we're going for it. And if people want to, this is the last minute. We've been working on it for about a week now. We felt the need to document what has gone on from the day the pandemic came to town until now, and how we adapted and overcame the challenges. And sure, we don't know everything, but together, if people send us their stories, am I locked up?
Nope, you're
No, you're
good.
good.
Okay.
You're good.
If you send us your stories, it will be a historical document for, you know, people, if God forbid it happens and again in the future, people say, how did the residents of New Bern handle this? You know, what can we learn from them? And it's also going to have the regular feature stories and the calendar and all that fun stuff. But I really feel it's important to document. And it's not to bring anyone down. It's supposed to be uplifting and positive for us to move forward as a community. And we're having a photo shoot on Saturday, November 22nd. Is that Saturday? The 20th. Saturday the 20th.
Yeah.
At noon, and it's in front of the hospital at where the bear is in the parking lot there. So we just got approval right before the podcast. And so
Great.
come on, be on the cover of the special edition of the Ledger magazine. So
That's
yay.
super.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
And-
Congratulations. So then the
Thanks.
deadline for to submit for that is November 22nd.
Yes, there we go. That's where I got the 22nd from. Yes, so send us your information, and if you want to advertise, I mean, this is going to be something that people are going to be referring back to.
Yeah.
So if your advertisement is, if your business or nonprofit is in there, you're helping us pay for the high cost of paper right now,
Mhm.
and you're also helping yourself. So yeah.
It's a way to
And-
support our community.
Yes, it's all about community. And speaking of community, we have trailblazer lady woman. She's the singer. She's the amazing Bonita Simmons. I hope that's her in the waiting room. We'll see. I see owner.
Another
Okay,
surprise.
we got another surprise. Is that you, Bonita, or are we going to have a? We'll see.
Okay. Here we go.
Uh-huh.
Well, we know she's possessive because it says owner.
It is I, ladies. Hello.
All right.
Hello.
I just
Got a
asked to
camera?
start your video.
Oh,
There. Oh,
Yes.
You're
Well,
oh, there I
there it is. Yay.
am. Oh,
we got the memo on the shirt.
look.
You did. You did.
All right.
Let me zoom into that shirt. That's an amazing shirt. You got to speak for it to pick up your.
Tried
Right.
by
Okay.
fire.
Tried by fire. Super.
Okay, let Bonita say something because the image picks up a voice.
Well, first, ladies, let me just say thank you for this wonderful opportunity. And please forgive me. I was having some technical difficulty. My laptop was rebooting, and I do have a Zoom account that has my name on it. But when I rebooted, it just has owner. So you know how these things go.
Well, everyone knows who you are. Oh my gosh, I just have to say, I saw Bonita for the first time. I've met you a long time ago, but for the first time Saturday night, the Craven County Trailblazers.
Yes.
It was just such a moving experience. It was an experience for me. It was just a wonderful event. And yeah, I saw you and your mom, Mama Rose. Is that her
Yes,
name?
Mama Rose. Yes.
Oh my gosh. So it was great to see you.
Thank
Okay,
you so much.
I'm done being a starstruck. So
None
tell
of
us
that,
what.
Wendy. None of that. We're all among stars because we love our community. So thank you,
Yes.
ladies, for all that you do.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so tell us about this special concert that
Yeah.
you're gonna.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I just want to say that community means everything. And as you were talking about the ledger, it is very important that we realize that no man is an island, no man stands alone. And so once you have a vision or an idea, if you put it out there, you'll find that others feel the same way and they can get you quicker to what you're trying to do. One person, if you want to go far, our pastor James McIver said, if you want to go far, go together. If you want to, if you want to go by yourself, it's going to take a long time. And so Dr. Barbara Bellin and Miss B. Mayo and my dear friend Deidre DeRocha, some of you may know her, they know of my passion for music. And so Dr. Bellin says, hey, I want our church to host a musical, and I want it to be a fundraiser for your organization. Well, Miss Barbara, Miss B. Mayo had said, you know what? You could do that, but you know, the pandemic, and you don't know how people will react, and you got to do masks, and you got to do so many different things. I said, but you know what? I feel that the people of our community, they really want to be inspired. They really want to hear good news. They really want to be a part of something that touches their heart. And in return, as we're giving them the good news through music, they'll want to participate in the fundraising. They will want to give because it's a worthy cause. And so putting all of those great minds together and putting vision to action, we will have an afternoon of music. It's called house music. You know, it's not the house music that maybe most people associate with. It is the house music because it is going to benefit my sister's house. And we're going to have people like Emeritus Philip Ivancho from Craven Community College. He's going to sing. We're going to have an a cappella group called the Silver Lining Singers.
That's
George's.
I'm sorry, that's George's wife, Dare Oliver, and her, yes. And
they're going to be with us. We're going to have the melodious sounds of Craig Cooper. He's going to sing. And then we're going to have a praise and worship team from the Greenville area, but their church is located in Kinston. They're going to do praise and worship. We're even going to have the organist from St. Andrew Lutheran Church to participate. We're going to have their choir to open up. And then the second half of the concert, yours truly will close it out, and I will share my good news, and I will share my love for Jesus Christ with our audience.
Awesome. Wow.
I love your passion and energy. It's amazing.
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
contagious. It makes me want to get up and go and do and go with what you said, the vision to action.
Yes, but that's the whole thing. It's sad that we live in a country where people feel like they have to trick people and they have to scam people to do something. My mother has this to say: when you tell the truth, you tell the truth. When you tell the truth, you can tell the truth. My passion is I love people, but I love God most of all. And his love allows me to show love. And how I show love is by helping someone who may not look like me, helping someone who hasn't had the same successes that I've had, helping someone who many of us would not even talk to, because before I started helping women who are in prison, I thought like many, when they do the crime, they'll do the time and then they'll go home. But to my surprise, many women, when they go into the prison system and they get their credentials and they do what they need to do, they serve their time. When they get ready to be released, ladies, they have nowhere to go. The number one reason is because they burnt bridges. You know, can you just imagine a family who has been in it with a family member with a daughter, and she said, I'm not going to do it no more. I know I gave you all a lot of trouble, but I'm different this time. Which suggests there were some times before.
Yeah.
And so sometimes families, they still love, but they're just tired, and they want to see that their loved one is going to do the work without their help first. And then when they can see some consistency away from prison, because let's be honest, when you're confined, you will do and you will say anything to go with the program, because that's a part of what you're supposed to do. But what will they do when they get out? And so we have found that in Eastern North Carolina, there aren't many homes for women when they come out of prison. We have them for men. We have them right here in Craven County for men, but we don't have them for women. And so in 2000, my father, the late Bishop Landon Burney, as I was singing to some of these prisons in North Carolina, he said, we got to do something. And so I'm like, yeah, we have to do something. And so that's where it all started in 2000 to do something different. Yeah.
Fantastic. What a great program.
Yeah.
Tell us
is
about
your
the concert.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
where and when?
Where? St. Andrew Lutheran Church on Broad Street, Sunday, November the 28th at 4:00. You gotta be there. But let me tell you, if you can't come, we're gonna be live streaming. So you can sit in the comforts of your home and you can be a part of the concert, and you can donate right from your home, because we have ways where you can donate through PayPal or through Cash App. You can go on our website, www.triedbyfireinc.org. If you don't want to wait till Sunday to donate, you can donate right now.
Oh, that's great.
There you
Super. That's
Awesome.
fantastic. What a great opportunity to, again, serve our community. Thanks for thinking of this, Belinda. I know that anybody who gets to hear you sing is just going to be over the moon. And the other people that are performing with you, it's just going to be a phenomenal concert. And on top of that, it supports my sister's house. So how cool is that? I mean,
Yes.
it's just outstanding. So thanks.
You're more than welcome. And I thank you ladies for this opportunity.
You're awesome, Bonita. I just can't wait. So
Yeah.
I think, you know what? I think we all are awesome.
yes, we are.
We've come out of what we're known for to do something that gratifies our Heavenly Father, but benefits humanity. And so whenever you do that, that's the best legacy that anyone could leave, that I helped someone be better. And so again, we all are super for that. So thank you.
Thank you.
Right.
Round of applause.
Thank you so much. We'll see
I
you. We'll
hope
see
to
you
see you
soon.
ladies.
Yes,
Take care.
definitely. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Have
Thank
a great
you,
day.
Wendy.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
you. Bye-bye.
Appreciate you. Bye-bye. Awesome.
That's great.
There-
Oh my goodness.
Now
Yeah.
I'm on fire.
Yeah, really. It's like, whoo, I love
get-
this. You know, this is so cool to again see our community just rising to the occasion and coming together and saying, okay, we can do this. We can do this. And I think that's what the ledger's all about too, Wendy. I think when you put this special issue together, talking about, you know, the COVID or whatever you want to call it, it's just going to be so inspiring to see the ways that we made adjustments and still supported our community and still supported each other, even though, things were a lot different, but we still carried on. That's one of the reasons why I still love being here. It's a wonderful place to be. I'm
Yes.
grateful that they've allowed me to stay.
You haven't been tarred and feathered yet, huh?
Nope, I've been behaving, so I'm I'm trying to do pretty good. So
Yeah, wow.
tell me, Wendy, have we got anybody on the social media minute yet? Got anybody there?
Not yet.
And no guesses yet?
Okay, the contest,
Yeah.
you guys, to be entered in to win a gift certificate to a local business. Name one of, I think there was 3 or 4 unofficial occasions that was on our morning post this morning.
And where can you find that information again?
And when we post it every single morning on New Bern Now's Facebook page, on the Bright Side New Bern Now Facebook page. It's a group, Facebook group, on Twitter and on Instagram. So there's 4 different places you can find because there's so many different special occasions every day. It's hard to keep up.
Who knew?
But I know Pat will remember this because she's won.
Okay. All right. Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, you want to see what's happening around town? We've got a few minutes left, so we can jump into at least through the weekend if we go really fast. Kathy, can you start off?
All right, I'll
please?
start off with tomorrow. It's the Aircraft Rescue and Firefighting Facility. It has its ribbon cutting and
neat.
walkthrough. That's a neat facility at the airport that now gives them full firefighting capabilities. And that's tomorrow at 3 at Coastal Carolina Regional Airport. And they're going to have a reception, and it's cool. Go help them celebrate that new facility.
Yeah, and it's their 90th anniversary. The celebration also. That's incredible. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Also on the 19th, there's a movie, the international film at the college, France, and it's made in France, Germany. It's a PG-13 movie, and it's a drama, history, and romance. Ooh, so if you're looking for a movie, it's at 2:30 tomorrow, and also at 4:15 and 7:30 at the Craven Community College's Oringer Auditorium. And this is presented by the Lifetime Learning Center. So you can just call and get your tickets there, and or actually just stop by and just jump in and go see the movie. And again, it's at 2:30, 4:15, and at 7:30 p.m. tomorrow, the 19th. There you go. Who's the wine taster here? Pat?
Not a wine taster, but I can go with being uncorked. That's also tomorrow. Wine tasting from 5 to 7 at Nautical Wheelers downtown, 2028 Craven Street. Andy Woolgar will return to New Bern with Elephant Corner wines from South Africa.
Ooh,
I never thought of wine from South Africa before.
Yeah.
So that's kind of interesting. Also, 19th to the 20th, Rock of Ages is still ongoing at the New Bern Civic Theater. Anyone interested, it's at 7:30 in the evening. Anyone interested can call 252-633-0567.
Awesome. Yeah. And Kathy, you talked about the living history display. So
Did that? Y'all come tomorrow? Okay.
Yeah.
Saturday. Yep. Saturday the 20th.
Saturday, yes. I lost it.
And that's from 8 to 4. And again, it's at the New Bern Battlefield Park, right?
Right.
All right.
And also on Saturday, we're planting trees at Creekside Park from 9 to 12. They're planting a number of native trees at the park, and they'll finish around noon with a pizza lunch. And that's provided by the park staff. Tools will be provided. So go on out there and help them plant some native trees in Creekside Park.
yeah, and that's presented by the North Carolina Wildlife Federation and the New Bern Wildlife Chapter. So contact them to get to register. Cool. And then the 20th is Community Relations Day with Duffy Field residents. And that's from 2 to 4:30 at Lawson Creek Park. there's a kids corner they're going to have with football, Uno, Jenga, music, cornhole, and it's building bridges, and they're going to have a health assessment. There's going to be all kinds of things,
Great.
and it's for everybody to attend. They're going to have a movie starting at 5, and yeah, it's going to be a special day. So if you want to get involved, I encourage everyone to go out. So
Super.
yes.
And then looks like if you are looking for something a little on the spooky side, the Earl of Craven Questers give a tour of Cedar Grove Cemetery, and that's at 4 o'clock. And you meet at 808 George Street. The tours are free, but donations are always welcome. And the donations will go to the upkeep of the grave markers and for the cemetery itself. So that can be kind of fun. Get a little history lesson there. That's right up your alley there, Kathy.
Yep. Questers do a great job with that. Lots of stories out there.
Yeah, I've done it. It's an amazing tour. If you've never done it, it's wonderful.
Great. Discover Tryon Palace Holiday Decor Tour from 10:30 to 11:30 on the 22nd. And so you get to tour the governor's palace and focus on the decorations for the candlelight Christmas celebration. And you'll meet at the palace at the front gate at 10:30, and your tickets must be purchased for this event by 10:30. But it looks like it's a lot of fun. I am not a runner. How about you, Wendy?
No. But real quick, it's also on the 24th. What you just talked about. So,
Okay. The holiday
Okay.
decor.
yeah, and no, I'm not a runner unless I'm running away from somebody. And so
Or a
but-
bear.
yeah, no, I'm gonna look as big as I can be at 5 feet tall. So, but on the 22nd, you have the pub run from 6:30 to 7:30, and you start at the Bruin, which is 224 Middle Street, and there's going to be a 2, 3, or 4 mile run, and that's hosted by Coastal Soul. And for details, call 631-5187.
All right. That's where I get my shoes.
Yeah, get your run shoes out.
There
Yeah.
you go. There you go.
Right. And it's time to light the Christmas tree.
Oh my
gosh.
goodness.
Yeah.
My gosh, this is the day after Thanksgiving, the 26th,
Mhm.
the annual community Christmas tree lighting at from 5:30 to 6:30 at Union Point Park. Go out and watch them light up the tree. It's just a great way to start the season.
They always have lots of other displays lit, the trees and different creatures, if you will. There's a bear made of lights, and a fish, and an alligator made with just lights. It's wonderful down there during the holidays.
I think that alligator was in honor of the one that ended up inside the Civic Center.
Oh,
The conference center, rather.
Yeah, the convention center.
Convention
Yeah.
Convention
Center.
center. Thank you. Yeah, I knew it started with a
After
C.
Florence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that might be his big brother. I don't know. Or his little brother. I don't
that's his brother Fred.
know. Fred. There you go.
Fred, yeah.
Okay. On the 27th, so that's next Saturday, the 3rd annual Aeroshell Aerobatic Team Night Show at 4:45 at Union Point Park. So there'll be the lights and everything else. And this show will be held over the Neuse River and can be viewed from the Council Bluff Green, the Riverwalk, and Union Point Park. The show will last approximately 30 to 40 minutes. So bundle up in case it's chilly, and plan to be outside to watch this great aerobatic team show.
It's a
Very
night
cool.
show. That'll be
It's a
interesting.
night show. Yeah.
That's
Nice.
pretty cool.
And to folks riding by, please remember it's a show, and don't get all nervous and call 911 that a plane's about to crash or flipping upside down. I remember the first time I saw Hubie Tolson flying over the river. That's what I thought.
Oh my goodness.
He's amazing. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Then on Sunday, let's go to that concert, benefit concert from my sister's house at 4 at St. Andrew's Lutheran Church that we just
Yeah.
learned about. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yep. And they're doing the decor tour again on the 29th.
The decor is really cool. They started
is.
putting it up. We're doing rehearsal for candlelight. And so we got a preview, and it's really neat looking stuff.
Cool.
Fun
Cool.
things.
Time is flying. It's crazy. And also on the 29th, they're also going to have another pub run. So we already talked about that, and carry it forward on the 30th, Giving Tuesday. Yeah, that's always a great event, and that's at Union Point Park, and you can drive through. Brian Mayer is going to be performing. They're going to have all kinds of different things. But come on down, go on down from 10 to 1 p.m. So that's on the 30th of November. And then we're into December. I can't believe it. Time is
Yes.
flying.
Wow. Yeah, it really is. Oh my goodness. So
Full of lots of things.
this is the coolest thing. Yesterday at the Coastal Women's Forum meeting, Ginny from,
Christ Episcopal.
thank you.
Yes. Am I right?
Which one was it?
The speaker you're talking about, was it someone from Christ Episcopal?
Oh, yes, that was our speaker, but I'm talking about one of our members, Virginia, who has Carolina Creations.
Virginia Spencer, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, Jenny Spencer. She got up and she was talking about how they're going to do their window for the holidays. And of course, she's a veteran. I'm a veteran. Kathy's a veteran. Wendy's a veteran. I don't know if you're a veteran, Pat, but anyhow, Virginia's a little committed, as we all are, to the veterans, and she's doing a special display in her window that's going to be aimed at looking at veterans and supporting them. So
That's
this is
so
a great
cool.
thing. Yeah, so that'll be on the 3rd, live window displays from 6 to 8 p.m. on downtown New Bern. And the downtown shops will have their self-made live window displays for visitors and residents to stroll around the historic district in view, and it's presented by the Berry Merry events. So this is just a great thing to get you into the holiday season. It's always a wonderful, it's also art walk, I think, that night too. I'm not sure, but it'll be a wonderful time to go through things.
Yeah, and I just want to mention, I think I missed the Santa coming to town, and I can't remember the date, but
He's coming.
for they got the Santa house, all kinds of stuff. But for all of the Berry Merry Christmas events, visit Berry Merry events on Facebook or berrymerrychristmas.com. I think that's what it is, or Google Berry Merry Christmas New Bern, and all the events will pop up. So there's just so many. It would take the whole show to talk about all of them. So
Oh yeah.
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 that's
But Santa's
wonderful.
coming.
And thank you to Amanda Banks and all her elves for working on. I'm sure they work on this year long. So I really appreciate what you do, Amanda and Taylor and all of your helpers. So
All right.
am I froze?
Shall we press on, or are we going to?
Yes, let's press on, because we're
Press
not
on.
going to have a show next week. So
All right. Pancakes for Pie. Pie being Partners in Education. All right. That's on December the 4th from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. at Morgan's Tavern and Grill. If you want to know more about it, give them a call. Give the pie people a call at 514-6321.
yeah.
That's on the 4th.
And that's by Craven County Partners in Education. It's a major fundraiser for them. And Pat, I think you guys go every year, don't you?
We try, yeah, it's always great, it's great.
Yeah, so that's a great cause. And we just lost Jane.
Uh-oh.
We're doing the opposite. The last show, I got kicked out of the room, and I'm like, oh my gosh, am I gonna be able to re-enter? So anyhow, so we'll
All right.
we'll hold off on her. But so what's next?
Santa Paws.
Yeah.
Roof roof.
Okay, that's on the 4th also from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Bank of the Arts at 317 Middle Street. Will feature dogs and cats available for adoption and a puppy painting event. We're not going to paint puppies, are we? I bet we're going to paint pictures of puppies. I bet we're painting pictures of puppies with
It's
works
gonna
for
be
sale to the
wonderful.
public.
It's gonna be awesome. Yeah.
Co-hosted by the Craven County Arts Council and Gallery and the Colonial Capital Humane Society. That's on December the 4th.
Also December 4th from the New Bern Breakfast Rotary Club, they're doing a shredding event fundraiser at Fairfield Harbor Community Center from 10 to 12 noon, and then 1 to 3 at Cotton Funeral Home on Noose Boulevard. First banker's box of papers is free. Additional boxes are charged $10. businesses that are bringing, if you're a business and you're bringing confidential records, you're asked to donate $20 per box. And again, that's hosted by the New Bern Breakfast Rotary on December 4th.
Okay. All right. Also on the
Yeah.
4th is the Christmas Parade, the New Bern JC's Christmas Parade at 3 o'clock in downtown New Bern. This year's theme is the sounds of the season. I bet there'll be lots of Christmas carols and Christmas music.
People are going to be out. It's going to be crazy. I
Yep.
mean, yeah. And I hope everyone's getting their booster, but this is tis the season already. It's amazing. So
Is there? Okay. Still on
Yeah.
the 4th. They're busy all the time. Is the Christmas Flotilla, the annual Coastal Christmas Flotilla at Union Point Park. Activities begin at 4:30 and the flotilla begins approximately at 5:30. So go to the parade at 3, then walk on over to Union Point Park and see the flotilla. Decorated boats will parade along the Trent and Neuse rivers, providing a festive holiday show, and vendors will be on site. So there's dinner. You take care of dinner. Don't worry about dinner. Go over there and get your hot dogs and hot cocoa and other sweet treats, and presented by New Bern Parks and Recreation. All right.
yes, and there was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, I do have it. Our friend Tamika Greer with the Greer VA agency and the Business Connect, they've
Mhm.
teamed up to bring local small businesses together, and they want to give small business owners opportunity to get in front of more people. It's also an opportunity, say you're not a business owner, but you want to test the waters to see, if that's something you want to do, and a great chance for online businesses to get out in front of people to see their products. And it's the exhibition will be held at YLR Premier Event Center, and that's located at 2107 South Glen Burnie Road, next to the American Legion, where the dance studio used to be. And the
Okay.
owner, Yolanda Reed, is an event planner, and her venue is also available for weddings, showers, parties, meetings, and more. So they have a few spots left for small business owners.
Mhm.
Tables are $50 and food vendors at $60, like a food truck. So I would get out there and support the small businesses on what day is that? That is on Small Business Saturday. Come on. The 20th,
Small Business
that's 28th.
Saturday is after the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
November. Yeah, okay, yeah. How could I forget that? So email the Greer, GREER agency 18@gmail.com if you're interested. So
All
I had
right.
to say that. And Pat, we just, if you have just a couple more minutes, because we started late.
Okay.
Pat, you have something going on at the farmer's market, right?
We have too much going on. Yeah, where the Tryon Civitans are selling nuts, and it's an interesting thing because we were there last Saturday, and of course New Bern has 2 Civitan clubs, believe it or not. There's a New Bern Civitan club and the Tryons. I am a Tryon, and we're selling an assortment of variety of bag nuts. So you can buy a bag of pistachios, cashews, mixed deluxe, all sorts of things. We are right next to the New Bern Club, which we discovered last week when we were there. They're selling their peanuts and their cans of chocolate covered, salt free, even if somebody has health issues, and regular peanuts as well in tins. So we're kind of they're doing the peanuts, we're the assorted nuts, as we're proud to say.
I don't think you're
We're
that
the
bad.
assorted nuts. We're not fighting each other. We both support pretty much all the same nonprofits in our community. And this is a fundraiser. And I am delighted to say we had a small business turnaround for her, and it's a female owned, pretty much, local business, bought 20 bags of nuts from us,
Wow.
for her staff to give as gifts.
Cool.
So we were delighted with that, to support us so we could support other nonprofits. And, what a wonderful way, wonderful thing to do. So
That-
yeah, we'll be out there from 8 to 2 tomorrow.
have
Usually I think we're
pecans and
right when you
things for
first
baking?
walk in at farmer's market.
Do you have
And-
pecans and things people use for baking?
We have pecan halves, yeah,
All
that
right,
people
good.
can use for baking.
Okay.
Yeah. And the farmer's market is every Saturday at 8 a.m. What
8
time
to
is it?
2,
8 to
yeah,
2.
8
yeah.
to 2.
Mhm.
Yes. So yeah, get out there and support the local farmers too and
Oh,
other
yeah,
other vendors. So there's all
Mhm.
kinds of stuff at the farmer's market.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And so we're coming up on the time, but real
All right.
quick, the answer. What's the answer to the trivia question? The trivia question is name one unofficial occasion from this morning's post on New Bern Now's social media pages or platforms. And
Anybody got it?
I think, Kathy, do you know?
I remember Vichy Soir, National Vichy Soir Day.
Wow, good job. And Pat, what
I'm
day
in
did
favor
you
of the
remember?
Princess Day.
Yeah.
I don't have my crown though.
Oh,
So tell people what Vichy Soir Day is, Kathy.
I don't know. Something you told me about. What is Vichy Soir? Is a fish soup? Is that
It's
right?
fish stew, isn't it?
The fish stew or a fish soup?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. And
It's
it's
a
also,
day that Wendy told me about.
no, Cindy, I have to shout out. Oh my gosh. Cindy Papia. Oh my gosh. She is a rock star. She's been working with me for the last month and a half and as a independent contractor. And I wish we worked together sooner because she's taken a lot off my plate so I can get away from the computer and out and write about different stories and stuff like that. So I can't thank her enough she just is just on top of it. And I really appreciate all your work, Cindy. You're amazing.
All right.
Yeah.
So thank you, Cindy, for telling me about Vichy Soir Day.
Yes.
I wouldn't have known about it. All right. And for more events, you can visit newbernnow.com and check out the community calendar. Wendy and Cindy have everything up there on that community calendar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, well, is that a wrap?
Sounds good to me.
That's a
Hopefully
wrap.
we'll see a lot of people Saturday.
All right.
With the ledger photo.
Yep. Send us your announcements, stories, events, and we'll add them to the calendar on the New Bern Now's website. And let us know if you'd like to be a guest or if you have any questions or suggestions by calling 252-259-6853 or sending us an email at info@newbernnow.com. All right. Anything else, Wendy, we need to do?
Happy
Uh-oh.
Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
everybody.
Happy
Numbers at
Thanksgiving.
me.
And we'll be back on
Pat, are you
December
there?
2nd. All right. The video and audio will be updated to
Is it happening?
newbernnow.com, to YouTube, and
Hello.
to iTunes, and wherever you get your podcasts.
Oh.
There you are.
Okay. What happened to you? All right.
It's one of those internet. Let's just
One of those things.
let's take the rest of the day off. Forget
All
the
right.
internet. Let's just go walk in the woods. But okay, so we hope you all have a great day. Kathy and Pat, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for watching and listening, and we'll see you later.
All right. December the
Okay.
2nd.
Yeah.
We'll be back. All right.
See you later. Bye.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.